strong history in the field of education. And for TCS, we have to ensure that the demand side of the country is properly taken care of. And with the influx of digital age, we are seeing a lot of changes. And like Father Christie mentioned, that we'll be having a lot of people in data science and analytics, and for us to be prepared, for the country to be prepared, we need more such programs. And it's a fantastic initiative that we have taken in the right direction.
Business School to sign an MOU with TCS, particularly to offer as a full-time program for the MBA students. Though they have signed with a lot of other institutions for MSc, Big Data Analysis, and postgraduate program with ISI Tezpur and other places. That way, it's also a proud moment for us to start the game with them in this area.
Sure, I'll just
and
quote.
Also, Mr. Christie, how the Christie mentioned about $50 billion. Could you elaborate on that as well?
Okay.
Sure, let Father Christie elaborate on his point.
No.
And I elaborate on my point. I think
I think he should talk about billions because he is working on the money. I can talk about the individual person.
I'll just quote the IDC data, and it talks about 200,000 people in deep analytics by 2020, and another 1 million people needed for data management and data visualization. That's the number IDC is saying, and I think whatever they're saying is in the right direction. The numbers can only be upward. There's no possibility of going downward. With that, we see lot of scope, and for India to benefit from it, we are already good in statistics, we are good in maths, we are good in logic. So data science comes naturally to Indians. But to manage people in data science, especially with knowledge of analytics, I think the new set of leaders need to be created, and this program is towards that direction. See, at this point in time, from a demand perspective, the demand is tremendous and huge. And we are training people internally as TCS. And we want to ensure that the ecosystem is right, so that next 2 years, even the academic institutions are churning students who meet the standards of the industry. How would you want me to answer?
See, you don't have to, and if you don't want to share the exact statistics, it's fine, but at least some example terms, if the demand is for like 1,000 people, so how much do we have right now? So what is the demand?
Today, whatever is the demand, we have no supply. The supply is being created internally. So we are working for tomorrow. That's possibly what I was trying to.
Big data demand will reach 4.4 million jobs by 2018 globally. And internally in India, they forecast for the growth of 15% annually. No, both in terms. I don't know. They have statistics only about the revenue of close to 48.1 billion in 2018. The revenue also, see, what's happening today? We are bombarded with so much of information. See, with Aadhaar card, we have 1 billion people or 1.3 billion, even if we have 1 billion people who have got the Aadhaar card. We have information about 1 billion people. We have 2 billion eyelids information. We have 10 billion fingerprints in Aadhaar card. And so much of information from one area. You swipe every time your credit card. You pay through Paytm, now you want to digitize. So every time you go, you are giving away some data about yourself, your own customer preferences. Even if you go to hotel, they know what taste that you want to, what your preferences are. Whether you go for idli dosa, or you go for North Indian food, or you want a spicy food. So if you go to a supermarket, they know what type of products did you buy. What type of a soap did you buy, for example? What flavor that you want, what color that you want. So you are, see, with the technological advancement, there is also the phenomenal growth in the data available. So if you want to make use of this data, say for example in the consumer analytics in marketing, what type of a product that you need to produce, what are the preferences the students, the people have, and what are their size and demand. Earlier, they were just focusing on the owners or the people who sell it. See, if we go to the grocery shop, he will tell you that this many soaps are sold, we want more. Today, I don't need information from him. I can just get it from the swipe of the thing, I can get it from the credit card company. So same way, everywhere, we have bombarded with billions and billions of data. And we don't know how it's going to work. See, I am a statistician, as you said, data scientist, I did the decision sciences for PhD. But when I started my BSc those days, we started with a adding machine. We didn't even have a calculator. So I could add much faster than the adding machine, in the practicals. So next level, when I went for MSc, we had a small calculator. Then we went into, graduated into say IBM 270, 50 and so on. But today, in your own palm, you have got much powerful computer in terms of smartphone, in terms of whatever you do, you have. And the same token, the amount of data is also large. So with these, how do we use the technology, the expertise that we have, using the data to arrive at the right decisions? At the marketing area, HR area. See, for example, even here, if I had to admit students, so we have thousands of people applying for liba to join MBA. Now I need to come out with a model who would successfully complete the program, who will be very well placed successfully in big companies. So I need to look at various parameters, various variables, and how do we work out a model so that at the end I can choose the right persons for this program. So at every level we can use this data. So not healthcare industry, for example, is a huge growing industry in terms of analytics. So that way I think everywhere is being used. I think that way the demand is increasing. So we can't say that what will be the demand tomorrow. No, as the data grows, technology grows, the demand also grows for various things so that we could customize our products to satisfy the customers at various levels.
I just want to add a few things here as TCS. That if you look at the IT industry, we've been talking about process maturity. And we are level 5 and whatever levels we are at the top. Today, last 1 year, we are talking about creating data maturity. Because process maturity is a given. So the transition is out there in the open. And that's the reason I'm saying that demand will continue to rise.
The regular fees that we have, is about 10 lakhs for 2 years. This is one of the cheapest MBA programs that we have. Value for money for the top schools that we have. So this will be only one of the specializations. We already offer specializations, marketing, finance, etc. We have not arrived at the exact fees for the 1-year diploma. It will be about 2 lakhs maximum. That's what we are looking at. Look at the investment that we need to make in terms of computers, in terms of software, in terms of the faculty. See, I also like to make a mark here. We are not here to make money, no? Unfortunately, no. See, ours is a non-profit organization. Yeah, we'll arrive at it. We are working on it, and they also is not a commercial agreement, both sides.
People from TCS would be coming here to teach these modules. Is that
Yeah.
how it's going to work?
See, the model that we follow is, people from TCS coming is not a sustainable model.
Yeah.
The model is how do we empower the professors here so that they can take courses? How do we encourage an environment where the professors can go and see what's happening, come back and teach? That's the model that we follow.
So you'll be training teachers.
Yes, train the trainers.
So you'll have such a training program for the teachers.
Absolutely.
So it would be like a yearly training or how?
At this point in time, we have thought about a one-time training and exchange every 1 year. Professors going and seeing what's happening on the field and coming back and teaching students.
Okay, so that would be like a yearly and
Correct.
Beginning of July, we'll start. Yeah, this academic year.
So students from Chennai and other locations can be benefited from this program.
What we foresee is people with some experience, with certain background in statistics and mathematics, maybe some engineering would profit by it. Okay, now I think they need to have a good quantitative skills and also some IT skills so that they could profit by it.